What is up, guys? My name is Jackal, and we're here for Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. We're here for Bojack Horseman. I'm recording this on Saturday. You know what day it is. How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's doing well. I will not lie, I am a slight amount liquored up. Not bad. I've only had one glass. Had a glass of Scotch whiskey. I'm on my second. I haven't eaten yet. I'm on an empty stomach. So that's very dangerous, but also it is not my first rodeo, so this second drink is going to be all there is. We're going to be feeling good. It's a Saturday night. I don't have any of the kids around. Both of the girls went to drop the kids off. My son and my stepson, the teenager, they're going to my mother's. And my mother has to work early tomorrow, so my daughter is going over to my grandparents'. So, yeah, it's going to be me and the two girls. I don't think we got anything extra spicy planned for the night. We'll probably do that next week on Christmas. But yeah, we're over here. Hope everyone's doing well. I think my my subscriber count has finally tapered off. Any of my new subscribers, listen, you motherfuckers are fucking wonderful. I don't even know what to say. Like, I made one off-the-cuff remark about my grandfather getting me into these games. Like, I used to watch my grandfather play this game. I actually watched him beat this game twice, I think. The fourth area, the area that's like where the wind crystal is the only area that I've never seen, because anytime I would see him play it, I saw him do the first, second, and third area, and then every time I would come back over, he would already have the fourth area done, and he would be on the last. The both times I watched him play this game, that seemed to be the way that it worked out. But like, all I made was a remark about, you know, how my grandfather got me into the games that I play now as a little fucking YouTube hobby. And I went from like 80-something subscribers to, I think they finally tapered off at like 239. Like, dog. I fucking love you guys. Now, this isn't a video that I tend to do live, so I'm not going to do it live. But I definitely want to try going live and at very least see if my internet connection is like good enough for me to do this. If it's not, then it's not. And I just continue doing videos the way that I've been doing, giving y'all daily retro game content. That's never a bad thing. Don't you dare lock my screen. But no, it was something else that in the last 48 hours, like, it took me, and I made this joke, I think it was yesterday or the day before. It is a stark contrast to think that, you know, for almost 2 years I've been at this retro game grind, and I got my way. Like, I was starting to gain subscribers a little quicker, sure. But after like 2 years, I got myself like to 80-something. I was happy. I was proud of myself. And then I made one like off-the-cuff remark, and now I'm at 239 subscribers. And like, I didn't do anything to deserve any of that. Like, I didn't do anything special as far as the content that I make to gain a new following. That didn't happen one bit. But y'all subscribed anyway. And even if most people who subscribe, even if 99% of those people never watch my videos, it means enough to me that somebody saw my videos and was like, you know what? I co-signed that. I support this guy. Even if they never watch it, just to click subscribe means that there was some sort of level of support. And for that, I'm grateful. My only goal is at some point to be able to interact with you guys in any sort of live sense, because that's where I feel like I can be really entertaining. Because I feel like I'm a bro. I feel like I know how to like just chill. But, you know, I didn't do anything special for all these subscribers, and yet I somehow managed to get them. And it's definitely a special feeling. And also kind of a shitty one, only in the regards that, you know, like I said, I've been doing this for almost 2 years, and I got almost to 100 subscribers. And I was feeling proud of myself. and I make one comment on some random post on YouTube, and now I like almost nearly tripled my subscribers. I was at, like 80, we'll just say 85. I could have been a little plus or minus, but we'll just say 85. Tripling that is 255, and I'm at 239. I almost added 200% subscribers by one remark. So it's always good to remember that no amount of hard work is ever going to beat fucking exposure. Exposure will beat your hard work any fucking day. But also, to my defense, I have a vast catalog already and 2 years of people to watch. I got the original Final Fantasy. I want to play the second one for the NES soon. I've been putting it off because I keep getting distracted with other things. But, I got it there. I did the prequel to Secret of Mana. The same way that I do this, where I talk about, hello, where I talk about Bojack Horseman and shit. So, I have that. Okay. I have I have Chrono Trigger. I have Super Mario RPG. I did the side-scroller Batman Return of the Joker, one of the side-scrolling games that I grew up with. Mega Man 1, 2, and 3 for the NES. Mega Man 1, 2, and 3 for the Game Boy. What else do I got? I got the first Golden Sun up there. We've made our way. We've played a few games. I played the first 2 Zelda games. So I got plenty of gaming content and random shit all around for people to enjoy. But you know what? I have spent, what is this now? I've spent almost 7 minutes talking. It's time to spend some time playing. Let me, reload what I got to do real quick. The one problem about having a bit of liquor in my body is I am the definition. Like, I've made it no secret that I'm from the Chicagoland area. And there's all the memes about Florida man. I am Chicago man. Like, I will wear shorts all year long. I will wear flip-flops with potentially no socks almost all year around. Unless it's like a literal sub-zero day. I'm not wearing no socks on a sub-zero day. But I'll still go to the grocery store in sandals and socks. Mainly because, I wear work boots for work. And I'm not into wearing footwear, honestly. Like, I did martial arts for fucking years. So I got used to walking around barefoot. And honestly, can't really go back. I'm still used to it. I still walk around barefoot or minimal footwear where possible. But, what was the whole point of me bringing up the fact that I was Chicago, man? Oh, yeah. The flip side of that. I get hot super easily. Let me open this window up a little bit here. Yeah, unfortunately, I get hot real easy. So anything over, 70 degrees, and I want to fucking stab myself in the eye. Which, when you work in a warehouse, is not exactly the best thing. But anyway, we're here for Bojack Horseman. Season 6, Episode 6. This was Episode 6, right? Fuck. Let me pause it real quick. Yes, Season 6, Episode 6. I knew what episode I watched. I just couldn't remember the number for some reason. And, one of the things that I have really loved so far this season, especially when Bojack has been on the screen, is I've loved them depicting his growth. Because they have shown, especially since the introduction of Hollyhock, they've shown a lot of growth in his mentality in certain ways, but still bogged down by a lot of his old habits. Almost 10 minutes in, time to hit the actual screen. But they've been flirting with Bojack, attempting in the vaguest ways to be a bit more responsible in his life. And this season, they have really and truly started ringing that home. The last episode, they had Bojack's therapy. He's not a therapist, he's a therapy horse. Fuck, don't start petrifying. Don't do that. That is the literal worst thing you can do. Don't do that. Jesus Christ, and you're gonna kill fucking Phoebe, goddamn. You have a whole bunch. Sweet. As always, I apologize for the stuffy nose. I really just cannot help that. I am a stuffy boy. Well, easily noticeable and bombable spot. But they've really shown Bojack to, like, kind of embracing his more responsible nature. And, you know, the last episode they had, Bojack accidentally, through cartoon hijinks, get his therapist drunk. Well, again, not therapist, therapy horse. Sorry. Only because he said it was a very critical and legal distinction. But, they perfectly made Bojack's behavior what was his name? Dr. Champ, I think his name was? They really did make Dr. Champ's attitude and the way that he did things perfectly mimic a lot of the behaviors that Bojack had when he was at his unhealthiest. So, like, one of the lines that sticks out to me the most is actually one of the lines he says at the end, because he got drunk and started to continuously get drunk. So Bojack, like an actual bro in this situation, for once, put in his therapy horse, the guy who was in charge of his therapy, put him in another cock. Put him in a different rehab. Goddamn, excuse me. A different rehab facility. And let's see. Oh, I don't have anything. Do a little cure. Dope. But was he weak to axes? What the fuck was that? I didn't even see how much damage I did or did not do. Oh, you didn't let me jump that, you suck. It's stairs. I guess I should have expected that, but still lame. Now I gotta figure out which way to go again. Son of a bitch. But anyway, so Bojack ended up checking his therapy horse into a different, fuck, I hate that I only play this game once a week. I'm sorry for getting distracted, but shit like this tends to happen when I'm in the middle of a dungeon. And I don't play a game but only once a week. This only leads... Was there somewhere to go up here? I think there was. I think I'm correct. I think I'm fucking correct. But anyway, Bojack checks his therapy horse into a different rehab facility. And I only was kept trying to come back to mention this because I was talking about the similarity in toxic behavior. You have Bojack, you know, who used to behave in the same way. Because, you know, he gets his, we'll just say therapist. He gets his therapist into a rehab facility and he says, you know, because he's definitely flamboyant. And his therapist says, like, you know, I promised my husband I would never get drunk again after what happened to our daughter. And then looks at Bojack and says, you think you know what's best for me, but you don't know a single thing about me. And then says something along the lines of, he's like, you ruined me, Bojack, but I should have known you would do this because you ruined everybody that you care about. Fuck! One square too early. But I'm a little too drunk to say it, but if you're watching this and you know we're talking about Bojack Season 6, Episode 6, you should have watched it by now. And they put Dr. Champ's way of being very similar to how Bojack used to behave. You know, oh, this is your fault. You did this to me. You know, trying to skirt all available blame that could go to him onto someone else. Like that is what our boy fucking does. We've watched him do it. And, you know, Bojack actually has an incredibly heartbreaking response to him, which is, you know, because his therapist says something along the lines of, I want you to remember for the rest of your life what you did to me. And Bojack's like, I remember everything now. I'm sober. And it really... Damn it! It really highlights, like, how Bojack is now able to look at his own past behaviors and kind of recognize, like, where he's gone wrong. I am fucking swearing it. He relapses one more time in this season. I don't know what yet, but, like, it's gotta happen. Everything's going real nice relatively for him. He's on the path to healing. Something's gotta happen. Because it honestly feels like his character is, I don't want to say fixed. Bruh, I didn't even do that. But it feels like he's at least able to recognize his own behavior. I don't know if that's for certain, because it's not like he says outwardly, oh, this is how I used to act. But it feels like he notices. It feels like it was narratively put there for everyone to notice. This is exactly how Bojack used to. Bro! I am flabbergasted. That I'm not able to just move any, like, bruh. Do I have to one square this at a time? We're about to. Alright. I'm literally watching where my finger is being placed. I don't think it's the controller because I made it through here the first time and the second, or maybe the third time. Alright. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Too many. Bup. Drop a bomb. There we go. Fall down the trap. There you go. Fall down another trap. There you go. Fall down another fucking trap. There you go. Stab it in the fucking eye. There you go. Ooh. And then a slaughter took place. We're gonna get rid of them because... Phoebe, I hate you. I want to be rid of the people who do status ailment damage. That's what I need. Alright, let us see what we got in all these. New sword. They're fucking dead, bruv. Alright, battle time. I don't know why I aimed at them. That was dumb. But you know, I enjoy seeing Bojack having to look at his old behavior in the face and kind of reconcile, like, yeah, this is how I kind of was. I enjoy that aspect. They go into a little bit of the... Sorry if I clicked the microphone. They go into a little bit of that as to, like, the who's and the what's and the whys he does that, you know, regarding his parents and shit. And that's interesting, and I'm not trying to detract away from that, but, in general, it's just good at him to reflect on all of his behavior and why he makes said behavior. It's good to see him cognizant enough of everything to look at things objectively, where he talks about, you know, because of his parents, he has a, what is it, a almost prejudice against horses, like a hatred, like basically a self-hatred at this point, a self-hatred of horses, to the point where he views his own body as a horse prison. Which, you know, when you see how his parents kind of were, is that really all that surprising for, you know, a kid growing up like that to grow up to become an adult feeling that way? That's probably not incorrect. As much as I've had a hard time just verbalizing shit, and as much as I'm about to just put my headphones down and blow my nose, where is any of my main girlfriend's cleaning towels? There they are. She does, like, cleaning jobs on the side. She's part Polish, you know how it is. That's racist. 1 second. My bad for that. But actually, the person who I really, really resonated with, even though she was only in the episode for a little bit, was Diane. Because, you know, we've seen Diane struggles with very clear depression. And it's been making a headway more now that she's trying to, like, get her own life back on track in the face of her divorce, you know, where she was living in, like, a shitty-ass studio. Now she's in Chicago living with Guy, but she's trying to write a book, and she's very unsure of herself, especially because it's a book focused on her life. And she has a very negative self-image. So, I mean, those two things are not... It's not like you need to have necessarily a high self-image to write, what is it, a memoir about yourself? Ooh, is my lighter out? 1 second. Alright, sorry, I had to call the girlfriends. Honestly, you know what sucks? Again, about being slightly liquored up. Like, I can even, right now, as it stands, I can walk heel to toe. So my physical capabilities are not limited, but my mental are definitely. I knew I wanted to call the girls for something. And the funny thing is if I really wanted, I can listen to this recording after, and I can exactly see what it was that I wanted to call them for. What prompted me to even pause the video. But, whatever. But I ended up needing to call them anyway. So things kind of worked itself out. At least on their end. Not on my end, but on their end it all worked out. But regardless, to the story, because for me it's been like 5-7 minutes. With connecting with Diane, you know, she's had a hard time writing this book because of self-imagery that goes into writing something about yourself. Ooh. And because of that, her boyfriend even notices and even comments about how down she's been. And actually, now that I am a little more cognizant and aware, do we talk about how good of a boyfriend Guy is at very least for Diane? Because, she's about to embark on some wacky, Bojack Horseman hijinks, which is par for the course. I autoed it. Why did I do such a thing? No, 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 no. Jesus Christ, no. Oh my God, do not use one of the fucking few thunders you have on random gruntos. No. You sort. Do that. But at very least in the context of Diane, Guy is an incredible boyfriend for her. And I think it's exactly the move I wanted to see her make as far as a partner goes. Because this guy is very well, if he doesn't understand depression, he's very in tune with it. Because he even mentions, like, hey, you've had a very hard time getting this book off the ground. And, since it's a book focused on yourself, you've been really down on yourself lately. Is this, regular Bojack Horseman shenaniganry, is this really what you should be doing with your time? Because at very least, like, this season is taking itself in its actions, other than with Todd, has been taking its actions much more seriously to where, certain things like that aren't as just, for lack of a better word, it's not just a show anymore. It is these characters' lives. And, her boyfriend is right to point out, especially when the context of the last episode where he's a working class dad who, has child support to pay. Can you really be just out and about doing this fucking random bullshit to help Todd get his kidney from the White Whale building? Is that really where your time needs to be best spent? Is that the best use of your time? And Diane gives a very flimsy response of like, oh, well, my book is about my life, so me living my life writes the book. And it's like, that is I can't get over here. This is like a higher level. Anything else anywhere? There's doors down here, so we gotta explore these doors, kill these guys. Kill them all. But anyway, no, it is just nice in general to have somebody as in tune as Guy is to how Diane is kind of using her behavior to mask what's actually going on. And he's right. Every step of the way, he's right. Like, this isn't, at this point, the best use of Diane's time. Well, how is the person with a blind status hitting shit and you're not? This fucking game sometimes with this shit. But a lot of times, like, that is the shit that a lot of people with depression will do, is that they'll find themselves, you know, in a pickle, in a bind, whatever's going on. And instead of taking care of the actual problem, that's not what I need to start happening. That's not what I need to start happening at all. God damn it, this fucking game sometimes. Oh my god. This game is fucking ruthless. Okay, no, I'm not gonna fuck. Holy shit. This went so badly. You die. You can do that all you want. One of you needs to be dead. Cool, and attack was directed in the correct direction this time. Wow, look at that. It's amazing how much more health I do in this fight with. Alright. After getting my ass thoroughly beaten, why are we missing? Why? But no, when you're suffering under like a depression spell, you will find yourself occupying yourself with different mundane tasks that ultimately don't really matter. If you look at a normal workplace, since a lot of my audience actually happens to be adults, when you're in your workplace, watch, especially somebody who's like, not a grunt, but in like a slightly higher position where they're not doing grunt work, watch them throughout their day. Because you may notice, it's not hard to even see it, but there will be days that if you pay attention, you'll notice this person just start to occupy themselves with stupid bullshit that doesn't even fucking matter. Wait a minute. You're gonna make me walk all the way back there for... Wait. I'm confused. This is not how I remember this area going. Because wasn't there another one of these motherfuckers over here? God damn. Alright, just fall back. So what is he, a big fat phony? Is that what he is? You're a big fat phony. Alright. You made me waste fucking 3 bombs. Congratulations, gang. What the fuck? Why can I not? Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot. Alright, well, let's see what this decoy guide is like. Because I don't remember there being 2 of these guys. It's fucking weird. Fuck you. Never mind. God damn it. This fucking game sometimes. Absolute country. Fuck you. Also, wait, we're gonna go back because we gotta go get those treasure chests. I'm playing a little extra today because I'm drunk and, I still got shit I want to talk about. And I wasted a whole bunch of time congratulating whatever audience that I managed to accumulate for absolutely no reason at all. And I love you. Oh, wait, no, I fell down here. I could have sworn there was an exit spell, but I don't have it. So never mind. I am going to fight this boss. We'll play for a little bit after I talk a little bit more. Because we're going to focus on that. And then I'm going to come back and get the treasure chest, and then we're good to go. There's going to be nothing in there. There's going to be fucking potions. And it's going to make me walk all my ass back in here for fucking potions, and I'm going to hate myself. But before we fight the boss and just play the game normally, I enjoy seeing a partner for Diane who's at very least naturally cognizant of the way that she behaves and how it can be a detriment to herself. Especially when we, on Bojack's side, see him dealing with somebody who's exhibiting a lot of his own behaviors. Seeing Diane exhibiting those same behaviors, but then having a partner who's naturally there to push back. Seeing how useful it is amazing. And I think I remember even saying something like this with Princess Carolyn and Bojack, where, there is a good chance that for the longest time, Princess Carolyn genuinely loved Bojack. But part of her inability to separate work from her real life was treating Bojack too much like a client and not enough like a person, where she would a lot of times take into account what is best for his career instead of what is best for him. And it is one of Princess Carolyn's flaws. And part of the reason that, unfortunately, it's hard to fully and solely pin the blame on a lot of the events on Bojack is that he's had so many people around his life actually, not even acclimate to his behavior, boost a lot of his negative behaviors because it'll make him money and because it's better for him financially. But as we've seen through a lot of this story, that's not what he's needed. And there's been a lot of times where, and I know after watching an episode, especially after watching episodes 3 times, where I've come to a video and said, hey, listen, this is on Princess Carolyn. This is on her right here. She was bogus. She had a moment where she could have said, as a partner, because obviously they dated, this is what you want me doing. But a lot of times she would give him the advice that Bojack as the actor should make. And that is a lot of the things that have added to the detrimental behaviors that he exhibits. And that is a lesson for us as the viewer, because it isn't just the bad decisions that people make. It's a lot of the decisions that people make in response to that bad behavior all around them that influences how hard some of these things may hit or may not. I remembered what I wanted the girls to get me. I remember. Be right back. See, that's all it took. All it took was for me to take another hit and for me to realize, oh yeah, I need a new lighter. That's what I needed. And there we go. Now I remember. But yeah, no, it's one of the things that I really glommed on from this, other than recognizing how good of a boyfriend Guy is for Diane. Also, wait. Speaking of good boyfriends, yo, Judah is back. This motherfucker, I wanted him back so bad. And he's arguing on behalf of the assistants in this assistant strike. that's going on between the last couple episodes. But yo, Judah is back. My dude. I miss this guy. His absolute, like, autistic mathematical calculations to every decision were sorely missed. Especially because somebody like Princess Carolyn, who tends to let a lot of things going on cloud. Like, she almost didn't get her daughter Ruthie from her biological mother because she was so unable to organize her personal and private life. Again, like I just said with Bojack, has been a long-standing problem that she's had. But we've noticed that a lot of her success also came in context of the show when she had Judah. Because Judah was fucking razor sharp. And I think I had made a joke before that they need to be boning. They need to be boning for real. You think you're a 9, huh? Whoa, take this. All right. I have fought every bad guy in this fucking game. You are dead. Yeah, crit. Yeah. We're feeling extra good right now. But no, I have definitely loved a lot of the characters' growth this season. I really have. Which also makes me think that on the second half of this series, or the season, characters are going to start receiving, we'll just say, some of the negative repercussions to the shit they've done. Ooh. Fuck. Alright, kill me. Please kill me. Alright. Let's try this again. We're just going to start using fire. One more turn of just strict fire. Use life. Alright. That is what we call a dick move. Oh yeah! Alright, we got full magic on full EV. We're good to go. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. Wait, why did I do that? Why did I fuck that up? Excuse me. I got one more fire and I'm about to fucking use it. Alright guys, my bad. I have, I'm not gonna lie, it's been like 25 minutes since I was recording last. I won't pretend that I even know what I was talking about beforehand. But what I do know is this guy's about to get his fucking ass beat. So let's beat him. Let us get this crystal and let us be done with it. No. Alright, spell cure fully. She has a life spell, so, and he's, my character's also strong to ice, so I'm not very concerned about him. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Boss beaten. Bang, 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 bang. Jesus pose. Do it. Arms on the cross. Hell yeah. Alright, the crystal. I'll go back to Aquarius and see if the ice is melted. Don't forget to see Grandpa. Right. Bye. Your dialogue is wonderful. What have we done here? Oh, wait. I'm so happy. Oh, 20 bombs. I'm so fucking happy. Yes. Alright, well, Phoebe's gone. Time to do the Walk of Fame. Not the Walk of Shame. All the enemies out of here are gone, I think. But yeah, overall, great episode of Bojack. I enjoy seeing Bojack having to deal with people who behave in the way that he once used to. I enjoy Diane having a boyfriend who very clearly takes her depression into account with everything. I mean, she's trying to write this book, and he's making that the focal point, like, hey, you know, you've been really down on yourself lately. Is this the extracurricular bullshit that you want to be focusing on right now, or do you want to be doing something that's, you know, maybe a little more important? And then also, Judah is back, and fuck yeah, because Judah needs to be back. He is the perfect foil to Princess Carolyn. Maybe not even foil, like the yin to the yang for Princess Carolyn. And that was empty. I'm almost done anyway. It was just more a matter of, you know, having to stop for like 25 minutes. Good. Yes, we are. Exit. Green grass. Baby. Fuck yeah. Victory thing. Alright. Where's the one guy? Were the trees here before? I'm confused. The point that I Sprinkle the water on this gun. Move. 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 Oh yeah, she gave me the steel helm. Never mind. Ooh. Alright, well, that's going to be it for today, guys. Next time we are going to be on to the third region of the world. Go unlock the fire crystal. And that will be a grand meal time. Next time, what is it? Season, you know what? Because for me it was like a 30-minute difference. We're going to do some battles. Nothing special, just battles. It is nice that this game does seem to have a, what do we say, a limited number of encounters. So there's a limit to how much you can grind before each and every area. Which I do like that there's a maximum cap for every area, in that, you know, it's not like you can endlessly grind before a given area. If you're losing an area and you have beaten every single fight up until that point, whatever reason you can't win is on you. Where's that? There it is. 1 second. Alright. Slaughter more fools. I hate that my nose is stuffy. Take a shower when I'm done with this. Eat myself a burrito with some salsa. Clear out the sinuses. Take a shower. Take some Mucinex. Shit's about to be sweet. And I can kill squids for days. Especially when they do 1 health of damage. Goddamn. Wow, the most damage I could ever be dealt was by myself. Alright, try this again. God damn it. Bro, I don't even get a say in this fight. could have done that whole fight. Stop doing that. Alright, you're dead. Cool. 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 Is that called Ice Earth? That's epic. Oh no! Alright, cool. Won that fight by fucking luck. Alright, 3 more fights to go. Hope I don't die again. I do like how dying in this game is very frivolous. Like, who cares if you die? Fuck that shit. Why am I attacking the squid? Hell yeah. Alright, we're going for the... I guess it is just called the Sphinx. Yeah, we're going after that for a second. The thing that can confuse you has to go first. Alright, last fight and then it's time to go. I was going to play a second game tonight, but I don't think we're going to. But yeah, guys, my name is Jackal, and like I said, I'm a little tipsy, as you can tell by the phenomenal length of this video. But I'd love to have you. Hey, we got the exit spell, sweet. But all my new subscribers, I'm glad to have you. We will be doing retro games forever and for always. Not always retro games, but games that will be invoking the spirit. But till next time, guys, let us save, and I will see y'all later.